So let's sum up the revealed feature of the game. The trailer shows that Ciri has undergone the trial of the grasses and become a Witcher. The link-shaped medallion became the central symbol of the teaser, a reference to the new skills that fans have been actively debating. New monster will appear. In one of the trailers she defeated a creature, a bug, which had been terrorizing villagers. Another trailer shows a manticore, a horned winged lion. Most likely there will be more new monsters in the game, but they remain hidden for now. Players can expect the political intrigues of Kovir, an expansive world, the signature dark tone of the series, encounters with old allies and new enemies, as well as a live simulation with NPC interaction on the level of Red Dead Redemption 2. CDPR has essentially confirmed one of The Witcher 3's endings. Ciri becomes a Witcher, not an Empress. As for characters, Geralt's return has already been confirmed, but only as a secondary figure. There are rumors about Lambert appearing, and online discussion are actively exploring the theory that he was the one who founded the School of the Lynx, seen as either a continuation or reinterpretation of the School of the Cat. The project has been developed on Unreal Engine 5, as CDPR has abandoned the old Red engine. The partnership with Epic was announced back in 2022, but there will be no Epic Games Store exclusivity. The game will also launch on Steam and GOG. More than 400 developers are working on the project. Despite the active development phase, the game should not be expected anytime soon. Back in 2022, CDPR executives stated that release was still several years away. The company's financial report hinted at a target window of 2026-2027. How will the devs explain how Ciri became a Witcher? Yes, in one of the endings of The Witcher 3, Ciri becomes a Witcher, and in that case everything makes sense. But in the other ending, things aren't that simple. So how will they handle this in the game? Will they go the easy route, leaving the endings off screen, canonizing just one of them, or will they create a branching prologue, depending on the player's chosen ending in The Witcher 3? For example, if Ciri already is a Witcher, the prologue might show her taking on a contract with Geralt and enjoying a simple life. If you choose the path of an Empress, as they could show a scene in the Imperial Palace where a coup takes place, there's an assassination attempt and she's forced to flee. Or maybe she simply changed her mind and run away. If the player got the ending where Ciri disappears and never returns, perhaps they'll show her one of the worlds where she was hiding before finally deciding to come back. What will the developers choose? What do you think? Will Ciri's gameplay be more exciting? She's going to be the main character, and at first glance, since she is a Witcher, her abilities might seem similar to Geralt's. But that's not the case. Witcher magic is considered primitive. Their signs are more like simple tricks compared to the real spells used by sorcerers. Ciri, however, is a child of the Elder Blood, and her magical potential goes far beyond the usual skills of a Witcher. Thanks to this gift, she can not only teleport, but also travel between worlds, manipulate time, and use incredibly powerful magic. This suggests that her magical abilities in the upcoming game could be truly impressive, and Triss could help her with that. Just imagine, fireballs, lighting, time manipulation, all of it could make combat more dynamic and thrilling. It will be interesting to see how the devs implement Ciri's magic skill tree. What abilities will she have? Maybe she'll even get a staff as a secondary weapon, allowing her to cast powerful spells or enhanced version of science that regular Witchers can't use. All in all, gameplay as Ciri promises to be not only visually spectacular, but also mechanically unique. Also, I'm really curious what the devs are going to do with Ciri's destiny in The Witcher 4. We know she is a child of the Elder Blood, and according to the prophecy, her son will either save or destroy the world. But in the trailers, we see that Ciri has become a Witcher, gone through the full mutation, and by lore, Witchers are sterile. So it would make sense that this would cancel the prophecy, since she can't have a child anymore. But here's a twist. In the first trailer, there's that cave scene, where the monster tells her she can't change her fate. That makes you wonder if she actually still fertile after the mutation. If that's the case, the prophecy might still stand. I'm really interested to see how the devs are going to explain this. What happened to Ciri after the mutation? I've talked about her magical abilities before, and I'm curious how they'll be affected. Will she still be able to travel between worlds? Manipulate time? We'll see.